Okay, students, I hope everybody is watching this. Everybody get a piece of paper so you can take notes. I just went through all of your intros in A, and I just wanted to leave feedback. Remember that this is the one that I really look at. When you guys get to your full rough draft and do the peer reviews, I let you guys have that with the peer review. And if you have any specific questions, you can reach out to me. So just keep that in mind. And because the feedback that I leave you in one paragraph is all going to be the same throughout all of the paragraphs. So that's why I give so much feedback here. And so I spend a lot of time doing this. I've actually been working on the feedback since 8 o'clock this morning, and it is now 12:45, and I have done no other work today. So that's how long I've spent leaving the feedback for you guys. So I want you guys to really make sure that you're reading that and implementing that. I grade paper 2 harder because I've already told you these things. So while I may not have taken off for something in paper 1, I might in paper 2. So I just wanted to go over some of the bigger things. Paper 2 is double. So you're going to have, let me go to the top of here, paragraph 1, intro, paragraph 2, intro, and then the thesis. A, body 1 for A, body 2 for A. So each point is going to have 2 paragraphs. So next, I want you to vary up how you're using your sources. So don't just rely on putting this at the end. Let me find you an example, and this is available for you in an article from. So here we have right here the journal that it came from, and then the title. There's another one down here that's a book. Down here, here's the personal interview, and then the book is, well, here's another title. So in a recent story from, here's the book, In Vaccine Controversies. So this is what I mean when I say vary up your sources. And some of you are just slapping parentheses, last name at the end of each paragraph, and that doesn't work either. So varying up sources. A couple of you, I've told this multiple times and you're still doing it. Some of you are putting the period here and here. It does not go here ever. Even if it's not a quote, it does not go here. It goes here. So if you look at all of these right here, that's not a direct quote, but there's no period. It goes here. On titles, they have to either be italicized or quotes. Most of the time it's quotes because books are usually the main thing that's in italics. Dad, see how it's capitalized? So that's big, and there's a couple of you, I've told this a couple times, and I just looked at it and saw it again on the intro in A. So that's big. Make sure that you aren't using any first or second person. Watch for your grammar mistakes. For overall, it was pretty good. Overall, you guys really are rocking it out. So I know I'm saying all these things, but you guys are really doing a very good job. Make sure on your works cited that here, I want to show you how you would undo that blue. Undo. Well, you have to highlight it all. So just highlight it all. I'm having trouble doing it with one hand, guys, and my left hand. So undo the underline and go back and change it to black. And that didn't underline it, but you get the point. So make sure you undo the blue and underline it. Do not put that whole long website. This is another thing I've told a couple of you multiple times. Shorten it. You don't need the DOI-1234 or 14 lines long. You don't need all that. It's sloppy. Just end it. Accessed. Alphabetical order. So this right here, your works cited should really mimic this. And if not, you're not doing it correctly. So you need to go to the Al Purdue website, and it walks you through it step by step. It tells you exactly how to do it. So let me see anything else. Those are the biggest things that I'm noticing. Here is the sample paper again. The title of it is The Positive Side of Vaccines. Go and look at this and look at the 2 paragraphs for the intro and the A, the thesis, the clear ABC, the way that the sources are varied up, the way the works cited is. And those small things that I noted, make sure that you're, doing those things because they're really important. Just something as simple as the capitalization. Don't forget page numbers. A lot of you are still not doing page numbers. You have to do page numbers. If there's no page number, you have to do a paragraph number. That's a requirement. So make sure your format is right. Don't double space it. Don't multiple space it. It's double spaced. Make sure the font is either 12 point Times New Roman or 11 point Calibri. Don't change it. I would, when you get done with your paper, I would go Control A and go and change it all. Make sure it's the exact same on all of it. And so you have that format that's correct. So if anybody posts back in the forum, it's going to get buried. Those get hard to find responses back to me. So if you redo something, then email it to me. And if you don't, I'm going to know you didn't watch this video. So just make sure that you email me anything. And most of you have called me a lot, and I'm commending that. That's great. Candy, I'm going to call you out, and I hope you listen to this, because she made a comment today because I was going over her essay, and it was great, and I didn't have much criticism for her, and her response was, well, we've talked so much that when I got to the end, she knew how to do it. And so I don't want anybody to think they're ever bothering me. If I can't answer, I won't answer at that time. And I'll call you back. So just make sure that you are communicating with me, and you will find that this becomes a lot easier. So keep up the good work. Let me know if you have any questions, and we'll go from there.